Longboarding Mom. Today I'm going to make something kind of easy. My pears weren't ripe yet. They probably will be in a couple days. Today's my first day off, so I'll check them in a couple days. We'll make some pear bread, and I don't know what else. I got so many pears, I went a little overboard picking them. The tree was huge. But today we're making something easy. It can be a snack that you can make year round, or it could be something that you put out for your guests to enjoy at your Thanksgiving parties, whatever parties that are coming up. It's that time of year, holidays, so if you're like having a cookie day or something, you can put that out as a snack, and something healthy, something not sweet. It's going to be the name of it, my sister sent me this recipe. It's Smokey Spicy Roasted Almonds. Like, this is my cookbook that I just print everything off that I like, the whatever recipe it is that I like and stuff. And so I've taken some stickers, just Dollar Tree 1-inch binder, and I bought at the Dollar Tree the little 3-hole punch and put that in there. And so one day I might actually organize it right, but for now I'm just sticking the recipes in. I don't have that many in there. There's probably like maybe 20. So we're gonna make those almonds. It's 2 cups of almonds and a few spices. Put in the oven at 350 degrees, and you bake them for 18 to 20 minutes. So we're going to get started with mixing the spices that we need to put in there. And I have made like sugar candy coated almonds before. That was in my recipe book, and oh my gosh, they were delicious. And there was a savory one in there, but I didn't like that recipe that much, so I asked my sister what she was using, and this is the one she sent to me. She found it on Pinterest, but I don't know. I can download the recipe and or pin it down below if you guys want to check it out and stuff. So let's get started on mixing the ingredients and tossing the almonds. Like I said, it's going to be so simple. Okay, I have already pre-measured my almonds. There's 2 cups of almonds in there. I'm going to do my dry ingredients first. I needed cumin, granulated garlic, powdered onion, and dried basil. I don't have dry basil, so I looked up what you can do to replace it, and there's all kinds of things. I've got dry thyme leaves. You can use Italian seasoning, marjoram, however you pronounce that. There was all kinds of different things. So first I need I forgot to pull out the chili powder. I'm going to grab chili powder. And I need butter. I didn't realize I need butter too. I thought I had all the ingredients. Okay, so I've got my chili pepper, not chili powder. We are going to use 1.5 teaspoons. I hope my husband said this stuff tastes so much better than the chili powder that I buy. So I hope this works. It might be. Oh, and I need cayenne pepper. Oh. So there's 1.5 teaspoons of that. 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. And I'm going to add just a little bit extra cumin because this is just chili pepper. And when you buy chili powder, it has cumin and garlic and all kinds of extra stuff in it. So we are going to add the 1/2 teaspoon, and I'm going to put oh, you know what? I have 1/8 teaspoon. This is funny. I got rid of all of these except for this one and the tablespoon one, because I use my tablespoons a lot. So this is 1/8 teaspoon. We're going to just add that in there. And I'm going to add 1/8 teaspoon each of all the other ingredients as well for a little extra. 1/4 teaspoon of basil, but we don't have basil. We're going to use this thyme. I've got that. I'm not going to add any extra to. And 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. So we are going to do 1/8. Some of it's all clumped up. This, I don't like to use the onion powder, and I will never buy a big container of it ever again because it is clumped up on me. There's so much moisture in this house. Moisture in Oregon anyway. So, half a teaspoon of garlic powder. So we will use the 1/8 of a teaspoon and a half a teaspoon. I gotta still grab that cayenne pepper. It's gonna be spicy. Not spicy because, you know. Cayenne pepper is gonna be a half a teaspoon. Let me grab that. And I didn't have to go very far because I use cayenne pepper on my pizza. I use cayenne pepper on everything. You know what's really good with cayenne pepper? Sunflower seeds, and you sprinkle like half a teaspoon. Yes, you sprinkle not that much. Like you get a little container of sunflower seeds, and you can sprinkle probably I say a quarter of a teaspoon in your sunflower seeds. You mix it around, and the vitamin C in that and the sunflower seeds, something in there, it just is good for you. So good for you. So there is all of my dry ingredients. I need 2 tablespoons of butter, which I have not grabbed yet because I didn't read the whole recipe. I was just getting all these dry ingredients out. And I also need 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. So we are going to go grab the butter, get that melted, and I will be back in just a second. Mixing all of these ingredients together. See those little chunks? That is my onion powder. So I'm just going to give them a little twist in my fingers and break them apart. And I put the butter in the microwave for 30 seconds and I let it go the whole time because it was in the refrigerator. Not quite melted, so we're going to go another 5 seconds. I don't want it to make a mess. And depending on your microwave, your times will vary. So we are going to turn that off. Now I need 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, and we're going to use the same ones we've been using. And my son broke the lid on accident, so I just cover it up. Oops. There's one, and a little bit more, obviously. We're just going to mix it all right into the butter bowl. Butter bowl. And I'm done using that, so we are just going to mix this around. And we're going to dump this all in together. Grab a small little spatula. Get all that butter out. Okay, mix this. Looks like cinnamon. That chili powders made it look like cinnamon in there. So anyway, you just mix it all around, and then we're gonna throw those nuts in, toss it around, put it on a cookie sheet, and bake it in the oven. Toss these around. Let's use this. It might help get that flavor. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Get that flavor coating those almonds. So these almonds, I just purchased raw almonds from Winco, and I always have lots of almonds on hand because this is something that helps my husband with his heartburn. He, when I first met him, he was, gosh, he eats tons and tons and tons and tons of Rolaids or tons of Tums. Not Rolaids, the Tums. He was always eating Tums. And we always had Tums in every vehicle. And one day I saw, I think I read in either, okay, so I can't remember. It was either a paper article or it was Dr. Oz. And he said eat 2 to 3 raw almonds. They have to be raw. They can't be coated in junk. They can't be roasted, salted, or anything. They have to be raw. And that will help with your indigestion or heartburn and stuff. So I bought some almonds and I had him try it and it worked. So I'm not saying it's a miracle worker and it works every single time, because it does not work every single time. Every once in a while he still does have to eat a Pepsid or something. Take a Pepsid. So he'll take a Pepsid and that'll help. But he still does milk and almonds, and if that doesn't work, then he'll take a Pepsid. But almonds usually do work. So I'm going to put this on the cookie sheet. I have that right over here. Got my foil on it to protect it. I'm just going to layer this on here. Single. Should try it a little bit. Okay. It's going to be a little spicy. Not bad. A little chili flavored. I think my husband will like the sweeter ones better, but I will like the savory ones. So I'll eat these and I'll just have to make him some sweet ones and show you guys how to make the sweet ones. There's some extra stuff in there, but I don't think it's going to go on top. Okay, we're going to put this in the oven. I'm going to put it in for 15 minutes. Oh, and you need to stir them and toss them around a few times while they're in the oven. So we'll check them about 5 minutes from now and turn them and toss them and stuff. So that's what they look like now. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. Pull these out, kind of toss these around. They're still kind of wet, but they're drying out. And we'll put them in for another, let's do 10. I'm going to do 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Oh, they smell so good. These are my tongs I got from Pampered Chef for free, and they fit in the drawer like that. I love them. When this is all done, I am going to put some of my husband's Smokey salt, sprinkle that on there and let it cool. That's going to be so good. Like I said, I'm probably the only one that's going to like these, so I'll have to make some sweet almonds for my husband. Okay, they have been in for 18 minutes, at 18 to 20 minutes. I'm thinking, I don't want to touch them. They are done. I don't want to burn that seasoning. So we're going to take them out. I'm going to sprinkle some smoky salt on them. So this is my smoky salt here. I don't know if you can see that. There's not a lot of good lighting. I don't have my camera light on. So I'm just going to sprinkle this on. It's kind of a coarse salt. And then we are going to let it cool, and then I will try a couple and see what they taste like after they're all cooled down. I don't know, I think I might have burned them. They look like they're a little overcooked. Let's try some and see what they taste like. It has been a while since I've roasted nuts, but I don't think you're supposed to roast them at 350 degrees. But I don't know. I know my husband does like his nuts well done. I'm going to say almonds from now on. But I think these are a little well done. Too well done. Well, for me, he might like them, but they're spicy, so he might not like them. I don't know. The seasoning's burnt. So 350 degrees, less time, or 250 degrees, I'm thinking. I don't know. I'll have to check my my other recipes out. Sometimes I look at recipes and I will look at other recipes to see how they make them, because they differ. It's hard to explain. Some people don't like to tell you how they make things, if that makes sense. They don't want their food to be better than yours. So they will leave out an ingredient. They'll tell you to bake it at a higher temperature. It's sad that people do that, but they do. They don't want to share. Exactly. If you don't want to share your recipe, don't share it. But anyway, 2 cups of burnt almonds. My husband might like them, but if they're too spicy for him, he won't be able to eat them. I'll have to eat them. I won't waste them. I'll eat them. But it's funny, when they were cooling down, they were popping. Pop, 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 pop. It's kind of fun. So anyway, let's try the sweet almonds next time. I think those will taste better. And my Betty Crocker cookbook never fails me. So we'll try that one next.